In the cozy little town of Maplewood, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a remarkable cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was not your ordinary feline. While most cats spent their days lounging in sun puddles, Whiskers had a penchant for adventure and an insatiable curiosity about the world beyond his familiar surroundings. Each morning, as the first rays of sunlight broke through the curtains, Whiskers would stretch, shake off the remnants of sleep, and pounce through the tiny cat door into the sprawling garden. But Whiskers always had larger plans than chasing butterflies or climbing apple trees. As he ventured into the forest, the world was alive with sounds and smells unfamiliar to the domestic cat. The rustling leaves whispered tales of the wildlife that called this place home. And dappled sunlight filtered through the canopy, creating patterns on the forest floor that danced as the wind moved through the branches. With each cautious step, Whiskers' heart thumped with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Suddenly, a rustle in the bushes caught his attention. Out of the leaves bounded a sprightly squirrel named Squeaky, who chattered merrily as he noticed the wide-eyed Whiskers. "Ah, a fellow explorer," Squeaky exclaimed, with a twinkle in his eye. "Do you know of the hidden lagoon that lies beyond these trees? It's a wondrous sight, especially in the twilight." Whiskers, intrigued by the thought of reaching such a wondrous place, eagerly followed Squeaky. Together, they darted through the forest, with Squeaky leading the way and narrating tales of adventure and discovery. They crossed a gentle brook by hopping over smooth stones, crept quietly past a family of deer, and skipped under low-hanging branches that seemed to reach out to greet them. As dusk began to cloak the forest in shades of purple and blue, Whiskers finally caught sight of the magical lagoon. It sparkled under the fading light, reflecting the stars that began to the sky. In that moment, as Whiskers sat beside his new friend, he realized that the world beyond his garden was even more enchanting than he had ever imagined. The adventure not only brought Whiskers a lifetime of stories to tell, but also a friendship that would last through many more escapades in the enchanted forest of Maplewood. And so, as Whiskers padded back home, he carried with him a heart full of memories and a spirit ready for the next great adventure.